I am Timmy Treacle, also known as Horror Fan for Life. And the next movie review I have for you guys is Amityville 3D. Now, this movie was released on November 18th, 1983. It is a supernatural horror film that received mixed to negative reviews from critics. It has a 4.1 out of 10 on IMDb, a 5% on Rotten Tomatoes, and a 76% on Google. The movie had a $6 million budget and it made $6.3 million at the box office. It was directed by Richard Fleischer and written by David Ambrose. And it stars Tony Roberts, Tess Harper, Robert Joy, Kenny Clark, very young Lori Loughlin, and Meg Ryan in this movie. And in this movie, we have an investigative reporter, John Baxter, who's portrayed by Tony Roberts, buys a notorious house in Long Island, suburb of Amityville, New York, in an attempt to prove that the stories about it being inhabited by demons are fraudulent. But soon after, his daughter, played by Lori Loughlin, and her friend Lisa, played by Meg Ryan, are experiencing inexplicable terrors, while his estranged wife Nancy, played by Tess Harper, are experiencing supernatural events as well. And they enlist the help of a supernatural expert, Elliot West, played by Robert Joy, to help draw out and rid themselves of this possession demon. And yeah, that's what this movie's about. This one I actually appreciated a lot more than the previous movie, for the fact that it didn't do or try to duplicate what the first movie did as far as the story goes, the killings. This was a completely different movie. Um, it still had to deal with possession, but not just with one person. Uh, Basically, the entity in this movie just went after separate people. Since there wasn't a full family moved into this house, it just went after victims one by one, and I appreciated what they did with that. As far as the story goes, I will say though that the 3D in this movie was god awful. I mean, it was really bad. Um, uh, but as far as the performances go, they were decent. I love seeing Lori Loughlin, although we all know she's in some troubles now. Seeing a young Meg Ryan as well. I really wish we would have got to see more of those two characters in this movie. Honestly, um, they were two of the more interesting, and they were great in front of the camera as far as I'm concerned. Um, Tony Roberts and Tess Harper were good as well. But overall, this to me was a much better movie than Part Two, The Possession. Um, and I like the way the movie ended. I like some of the special effects, and like I said, I like the ending of this movie too. So, um, with that being said, I will give Amityville 3D a 7 out of 10. And yeah, I much prefer you check out this one over the previous movie. But to each their own. Um, there are currently 16 movies in this franchise. Um, some went to theaters, some went direct to DVD, and others were made for TV movies. But there are 16 of them, and I have seen 5 so far. So don't think I'll ever get to watching all of them, but we'll see. But as far as this movie goes, I enjoyed it much more than I did the previous movie. In fact, I think this movie should have been longer because I wanted them to focus more on other characters. And I would really love to have seen Meg Ryan and Lori Loughlin get more face time, camera time. But because they were young and up and coming, that's why. But other than that, in the comment section below, give me your thoughts and opinions on Amityville 3D. Um, do you think it's better than Part 2? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, if you're new to the channel, subscribe today for more content. If you like this review, hit that like button. And share this review on your social media as you see fit to. But thank you for watching, and check you later.